Hello everyone, good evening and welcome to the session. So I hope that everybody is fine and in good health. Good evening Kritika. Give a confirmation that audio video is clear, right? Good evening Umamgeshwari. Umamgeshwari, did you tell about the result? Because I'm not sure of it. So let more students join, right? And then we'll be starting with this series, that is the 1000 question series. And the subject that we'll be taking today is your digital logic. Others also join, and then quickly we'll be starting with the session. So all those in the meanwhile, all those who are new here, please join this telegram group t.me/netreadigimento, right? So that you can be updated about all the classes, about the PDFs and everything related to class. And if you have any other doubt, feel free to call on this number 98218 76104. Okay, then you can also take any of these courses, that is the recorded, these are the recorded ones, right? Good evening Praveena. So recorded sessions hai aapke, you can buy these courses and they are feasible also, plus you are getting certain amount of off as well. So on basis of your feasibility, you can access whether you want 3 months course, 6 months course, 12 months course. It totally depends on you. If you're just buying for revision purpose, go for 3 months. If you're going for like you have revised it in some way back, but now you need a proper revision, so go for 6 months. And if you're very new to this exam, then always go for 12 months course. Okay, plus meanwhile you can also buy other courses as well, like machine learning hai, ISRO के लिए hai, we have DSSB and all these things. So they are also on off. So you, when you will visit this website, you will come to know. Plus you can also install this Android app, right? So that you can be updated about all the things here only. So please do install this app, that is Digimento Education, so that you are aware about everything that is there in the app, and all the courses will be feasible to you, so that you can easily access all the courses, right? So telegram channel not working. Nikhil Shukla, this is the telegram link, okay? Net Ria Digimento, and look for the spellings also. ये लिंक है आपका t.me/netreadigimento, okay? Ma'am, I had doubt about DBMS. Is it sufficient to study 1000 series to cover all topic in DBMS? Praveena, see, questions, I'll tell you this thing that only with the questions you cannot complete any subject. Why? Because there are hundreds of concepts. Okay, now question plus theory both are equally important. I'll explain you how. Let's suppose you have done all the theory, okay, and now after reading the theory, the most important part is applying it, okay? So now when we do the questions, we are trying to enhance our knowledge in such a way that we know that how we have to apply that knowledge into the questions, correct? And plus when we are revising the questions, so it's not necessary that only with the questions the entire course is covered, because we cannot assure that, because one or two topics remains over there, okay? So I'll suggest कि you start with the syllabus, okay? Whatever syllabus is there for net, start with that syllabus, and after completing your syllabus, then go for the questions, right? So that you will come to know that whatever questions are there in that series, whether I am able to do those questions or not. Questions हमेशा बाद में करने चाहिए. Always do questions later. Nikhil, this telegram link is working. Okay, please check again. This is a working link. Okay, just simply type on a telegram. Description में maybe mention है, तो description में वो copy नहीं हो रहा होगा maybe. ओके डिस्क्रिप्शन में भी वैसे मेंशन है आपका टेलीग्राम चैनल t.me/net.ria-regimento. So एक बार उसको जाके चेक करो because students are joining via this link only. So this link is working, okay? So all those who are planning to start any subject and if the questions are already covered, I'll always suggest ki start with the theory part and then after covering the entire theory, then go towards the question so that it will be a type of revision for you. आपको ही पता रहेगा कि whether you have completed all the topics or not. Okay, so let's start with the questions. See, first I'll talk about your DBMS. First I'll talk, digital, So in digital, if we see, we have what, if we talk about the topics that we have. So in digital, first topic that we have is your number system. Correct. Then we have Boolean laws, algebra or everything, right? Then this में आपके gates आ जाते हैं. Simplification वाली part आ जाती है, right? K map आ जाता है इसमें, correct? Right? Then we have combinational circuits. जिसमें we have adders, half adder, full adder, subtractors we have, right? Subtractors इतने उसमें नहीं है, but yes, again. Then we have multiplexers, we have encoders, and we have decoder, correct? Then we have sequential circuits. जिसमें we have what? Sequential circuits में we have flip-flops, counters. Then we have different type of counters, we have different type of flip-flops. Number system में we have one that is complement. Then we have conversions, right? And then we have floating point, fixed point. मतलब if I'm talking about general, वैसे तो आपको detail में फिर they have so much things. Only digital I'm talking right now, right? So this is what we have: number system, Boolean, combinational circuit, and sequential circuit. Now, sequential circuit में we have flip-flops and counters, and majority of you feel problem over here only. Majority of us feel problem in these questions, right? If I'm not, tell me if I'm wrong, right? Majority को third and fourth में ही problem आती है, that is combinational circuit and sequential circuit. Codes भी आपका right number system में आ जाएगा. मतलब वो this is what the general sub syllabus I am talking. Details में तो फिर आपके पास बहुत कुछ है. K map and ये सब है, ठीक है? Yes. Okay, so now the questions that I have taken or I have designed in such a way that combinational sequential circuit, that is flip-flops and counters, I'll be taking separately in one session. Okay, I have not included all these things all together because flip-flops and counters it requires a much level of depth. Though we had a one day one topic series on flip-flops and counters, but still I feel that when it comes to applying on the question, it's a bit tricky thing, right? So that is why flip-flops and counters we'll be taking, but we'll be taking one day we'll be taking questions where we'll be only dealing with flip-flops and counters only. Okay, plus we will be adding few questions of other things. Okay, but majority will be flip-flops and counters. Because flip-flops and counters, no matter how much theory we do, unless we don't know how to apply it in the question, it's very difficult for us to understand. Clear है चीज? Okay? ठीक है, so अभी के लिए we'll have questions on marks we have, then we have K map, then we have simplification, complement, gates, and all these things we have. And slowly we'll move towards the other part of the syllabus. Okay? So first we'll do around 50 to 70 questions of digital, and then we'll move to 56-70 questions of computer architecture. So first we'll complete digital and then we'll move towards computer architecture. I'll not mix both the subjects because if you are revising, so I just want you first you revise your digital completely. Okay, so first question, very easy question. If P, Q, R are Boolean variables, then P plus Q bar, P Q bar plus P R, P bar R bar plus Q bar simplifies to. Very easy question. Good evening, Jyoti. I'll write over here so that it's very visible to you. Good evening, Anu. Good evening, Mani Kandan. Good evening. Yes, this is very easy. इतना टाइम नहीं लगना चाहिए इसमें. This is very easy question. Correct. So now what we will do, we'll simply first what we will do, we'll open this bracket. Like we first open these two brackets, and what is it? This is your and between the two, right? So P, it will become P Q complement plus PR plus PQ complement plus PQ complement R, right? And then we have this one, so this will be P complement R complement plus Q complement. Again, what we'll do, we'll multiply. So now we have P, so it will become P Q bar, P bar, R bar. So we have P and P bar, and we know if we have A bar, it will give you 0. So this term will cancel out, right? Manikandan, see this, that is why I've written this over here, okay? And if this is also not visible, so I'll recommend ki please just change the resolution of your video, okay? So this is cancelled out. Then we have Q bar, so this will be P Q bar plus same P bar R bar, it will be 0. Then we will have P Q bar R. Then PQ bar, this will cancel out. This will be same PQ bar, and this will be same. Now what we can do, we can take PQ bar common from here. So this will be 1 plus R. So 1 plus R will give you 1 only, and 1 multiply something will give you that something, right? So the answer will be PQ bar, correct? So the correct answer is option number A, that is PQ bar. Okay, so everyone gave the right answer. So this is very important कि we know the basic properties, ठीक है? Along with their names, we should know कि basic properties भी क्या है हमारी, okay? Next question. Let R denote the number system radix. The only value of R that satisfy the equation under root. So I'll write the equation that if it is not visible to anyone. 121 R है. This is under root, and this is equal to 11 R. नेक्स्ट टाइम से आई ट्राई टू ऐड टाइमर ऑल्सो, ठीक है? सो दैट टाइमर के हेल्प से भी थोड़े क्वेश्चंस इजीली जल्दी हो जाएंगे ना. सो नेक्स्ट टाइम से आई ऐड टाइमर ऑल्सो. सो इन टोटल टुडे वी हैव 15 क्वेश्चंस. ओके, लेट्स सी कि कितना टाइम लगता है 15 क्वेश्चंस को करने में. ओके, So how we'll do this question, what we can do is either you can open this bracket. Okay, there are two ways of doing this question. What are the two ways I'll discuss over here? First we can do is we can square. Okay, first method is squaring both the sides. So on squaring both the sides, what I'll get? I'll get 121r equal to 11 square r, that is 121r equal to 121r. Okay, now we know this. Ramalingam, just wait, I'll give the telegram ID. Okay, I'll give it. First let's discuss this question. So now we know this. This is very basic to everyone. We all have studied this thing. What? That if this is my xy and this is my base b over here, right? So this x and y will always be less than b or greater than b? Less than b. Yes or no? Yes, that is if I am having base as 2, so x and y can either be 0 or 1. That is x and y will always be less than b. Correct? This is what we have studied. Agar if we have this type of thing, so b will always be greater or x and y, the digits in the number will always be less than the base. Agar mera base hai 3, so possible values for x and y are 0, 1 and 2. Correct, that is not equal to even. Equal to भी नहीं होगा. ठीक है. Similarly, if I have base as 10, so x and y can be 0 to 9. Correct? Right. Now if you see here, now 1 to 1, this means that r definitely has to be greater than 2. For sure. It can be anything, we don't know what, but it will definitely be greater than 2. Correct? Yes or no? And another way of doing this is you can open this 0, 1, 2. So it will be 1 plus r square. Sorry, 1 multiply r square plus 2 multiply r plus 1 equal to again now 0, 1. So this will be 1 multiply r plus 1 multiply by r raised to power 0. So this will be r square plus 2r plus 1. And this will be equal to r plus 1. So when you will open this, this is basically r plus 1 whole square only. And we have what? We have this under root or square root over here. Like this. Correct? So this will be r plus 1 equal to r plus 1. So what we will get? So basically same we are getting. Right? So this means that any value will work greater than 2. So the correct answer is option number D. Clear ये वाला point everyone? Because they have not given us anything specific, and both the terms on the LHS and RHS are coming same. So that is why any value will work, but the only condition is that has to be greater than 2. Clear everyone? So 10 also will work, 11 also will work, and every other base will work, but it should be greater than 2. Yes, Ramalingam, I'll just give you my telegram ID, t.me/net Ria Digimento. Okay, just check for the spelling one. So this is the telegram group link है ये, आप इसको join कर लेना. Okay, t.me/net Ria Digimento, and it is DIGII. ठीक है. Next question. So this is a good question. This was asked in 2022 GATE. So they are saying, let see all these questions are GATE only. ठीक है, GATE से लिए मैंने. Let R1 and R2 be two 4-bit registers that store numbers in 2s complement form. For the operation R1 plus R2, which one of the following values of R1 R2 gives an arithmetic overflow? So the numbers are given in 2s complement form, and they're asking that if you add the two numbers, which one of the following will give an overflow? So overflow की condition basically आपको पता होनी चाहिए in order to do this question. Try करो. This is a very nice question, and it basically will check your concept of overflow and nothing else. कि in case of complement, what overflow will be there? When there will be an overflow. Okay. B, okay. Okay, what about others? Baki B? And if it is not clear to you, okay, so please do say that also, so that uske hisab se I'll be explaining the concept, okay? Acha, what is the range of 4-bit complement numbers if I'm taking 2 as complement form? Then if there are 4 bits given to me, what is the range of that? Anybody? If I have 4-bit, if I have a 4-bit number, ठीक है, 4 bits है मेरे पास, and I have to take 2 as complement form, then what is the range of that? Let's start with the basic first, ठीक है? So range क्या होगी उसकी? Okay, Jyoti. I'll explain this question, don't worry. Yes, everyone, if I have a 4-bit number and it is in 2s complement form, then what can be the range of that 4-bit number? अगर रेंज पे क्वेश्चन आएगा तो क्या आंसर होगा उसका? If they ask that what is the range, -8 to 7. Good, correct, good, right. So now see everyone over here, I'll tell the answer. The correct answer is option number B. So all those who are saying B or who think B is the answer, so they are correct. Okay, just look everyone over here. Now see this, n bit 2's complement number system can be represented from this formula. Okay, this is the range, -2 raised to power n minus 1 to n minus 1 minus 1. Okay, so what is the range? -2 raised to power n minus 1 to +2 raised to power n minus 1 minus 1. This is the range. Okay, so if my n is equal to 4, so it will be -2 raised to power 4 minus 1 to +4 raised to 2 raised to power 4 minus 1 minus 1. That is -2 raised to power 3 to 2 raised to power 3 minus 1. That is -8 to +7. So when I have a 4-bit number and if it is in 2's complement number system, if I have to represent it, the range will be from -8 to 7. And if it is a 5-bit number, so range will be from -16 to 15. Okay, so this is very, very important that you should know this basically. बिकॉज इस पे भी क्वेश्चन आया हुआ है. ओके, सो द क्वेश्चन हैज बीन आस्क्ड ऑन दिस पॉइंट ऑल्सो दैट व्हाट इज द रेंज. सो इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि आपको ये वाला जो फॉर्मूला है ये आपको पता हो. ठीक है, सो द फॉर्मूला इज -2 raised to power n-1 to +2 raised to power n-1 -1. Correct. Now overflow occurs with respect to addition when two n-bit 2's complement numbers are added and the answer is too large to fit into that n-bit group. Correct. ठीक है. Now a computer has n-bit fixed registers. Addition of two n-bit numbers will result in a maximum n plus 1-bit number. So what they're saying that if I have a 4-bit, if I have two 4-bit numbers, and if I add these two 4-bit numbers, so in result I can get a 5-bit number. Correct. Yes, I can get a 5-bit number. That extra bit is stored in carry flag, but carry flag does not always indicate overflow. So what they're saying is that ki suppose I have 1 2 3 4 and here I have 1 2 3 4. Okay, and I'm adding these two numbers and 1 2 3 4 ये कुछ आया and यहाँ पे भी एक extra bit आई. So this is what, this is your carry flag. If this will be the thing, so the carry flag will become 1. That is, there was an extra, some carry bit was there and the result is 1. Correct. So now they are saying that it is not necessary that always whenever I have a carry bit, it will always lead to an overflow. You have to remember this point also, that whenever we have a carry, it does not always indicate that it will be an overflow. Now there are two conditions for overflow and these are also very important. Two negative numbers when they are added, ठीक है, and the result is positive. मतलब if I am adding -7 and I am adding -5 and suppose the result is positive in some way. मतलब आप ऐसे करो, पॉजिटिव कैसे, मतलब आपका इसमें आएगा नॉट इन दिस वे, बाइनरी में आ सकता है, राइट, बाइनरी में ही आएगा वो चीज. सो देन वी से दैट देयर इज एन ओवरफ्लो and if two positive numbers are added, मतलब नेगेटिव को ऐड करके if I am getting a positive result, और पॉजिटिव को ऐड करके if I am getting negative, so this will be my overflow. So if that is the case, then there will be an overflow. इतनी बात क्लियर हो गई everyone? So what we have to remember first from these two slides, first you have to remember this important point कि क्या range है, ठीक है, टूज कॉम्प्लीमेंट नंबर सिस्टम की रेंज क्या है. देन वी हैव टू रिमेंबर दैट वेन एवर देयर विल बी अ कैरी, इट विल नॉट ऑलवेज लीड अस टू एन ओवरफ्लो. देन वी हैव टू रिमेंबर दिस ओवरफ्लो कंडीशन डिटेक्शन की कैसे करोगे. इफ टू नेगेटिव नंबर्स आर एडेड एंड द रिजल्ट इज पॉजिटिव, देन वी से दैट इज एन ओवरफ्लो. एंड इफ टू पॉजिटिव नंबर्स आर एडेड एंड रिजल्ट इज नेगेटिव, देन वी से इट इज एन ओवरफ्लो. ठीक है. नाउ कम टू दिस पॉइंट. लेट्स से सपोज वी हैव टू नंबर्स a and b. Okay, and we have, let's say, an minus 1, an minus 2, an minus 3 up to a0. ठीक है, this is a. Then we have another number bn minus 1, bn minus 2, bn minus 3 up to b0. ठीक है, and what we have to do, we are adding, so we are taking the sum. So let's say it is sn minus 1, sn minus 2, sn minus 3 up to s naught. Okay, now what is happening is, let's say suppose over here we are having a carry. ठीक है, cn, that is a carry. ठीक है, so how this carry must have been generated, this would have been generated कि यहाँ पे we would have added and यहाँ पे the some result would have come and then 1 आया हो, यहाँ पे कोई भी carry आया, 0 आया, 1 आया. ठीक है, so this is your cn carry. And now what is the result? Here we are having C out. Okay, so Cn हुआ यहाँ पे. Cn when we are adding these three numbers, ठीक है, इन तीनों को add करके the result we are getting is Sn1. This is the result, and then we are having C out. Okay, then what will happen is this thing. Now what they are saying is that अगर if, ठीक है, this is your MSB. ठीक है, this is your MSB. So what they are saying at MSB, if we are adding any number and Cn, okay, Cn is 1 and C out is 0, या फिर सी इन इज 0 एंड सी आउट इज 1, then we say that it will lead to overflow. Matlab what they are saying is that when, remember this point everyone, this is very important, when C in is not equal to C out, then we say that overflow has occurred. So condition for overflow is that C in is not equal to C out. ठीक है, when both C in and C out are two different values, then we say that overflow has occurred. Clear है वाली बात everyone? This is clear? ठीक है, now we'll try with the options. Let's say one by one we'll take the options. So first option A we have, that is 1 0 1 1. I'll explain and then उसके बाद बाकी आप खुद करना, ठीक है? 1 1 1 0. So I have to add this. 1 plus 0 will give you 1. 1 plus 1 will give you 0 with the carry of 1. 1 plus 1 will give you 0 with carry of 1. Okay? Then 1 plus 1 will give you 0 with carry of 1. 0 plus 1 will give you 1. And this 1 will come down over here. Right? Now, what is the value of C in over here? What is the value of C in? Quickly. What is the value of C in? 1, right? This is your C in. तो ये हो गया आपका 1. And what is the value of C out? C out is also 1. ये हो गया आपका C out. Correct? So I'll write with this one. So this is your C out. So now both C in and C out, they are equal. So when C in is equal to C out, so we say that no overflow. So in this case we will not have any overflow. So A जो है आपका वो answer नहीं होगा. There'll be no overflow. Correct? Let's talk about option B. So option B में we have 1 1 0 0 and we have 1 0 1 0. So when I have to add these two numbers, this will be 0, this will be 1, this will be 1. 1 1 0 and this will be 1. So this is your, and now what is the value of C in over here? C in is 0 because यहाँ पे कोई carry नहीं है, right? And C out is 1. So C in is not equal to C out. So that is why we will be having an overflow. So for doing questions of these types, only information that is required to us is that C in, if C in is equal to C out, no overflow. And if C in is not equal to C out, overflow. So only this much information is needed, but I have explained the entire concept also कि overflow क्या है, overflow कैसे आ सकता है, overflow का क्या सीन है. अगर दो, if you are adding two negative numbers and result is positive, तो भी overflow है. अगर if you are adding two positive negative numbers, result positive है, या फिर two positive result negative है, then we will have an overflow. ये बात समझ में आ गई सबको? हेलो रोजलिन, आई एम फाइन, थैंक यू सो मच, नो प्रॉब्लम. आप रिकॉर्डेड सेशंस देख लिया करो, राइट? बट इट्स गुड टू सी ऑल स्टूडेंट्स. क्लियर है वाला पॉइंट एवरीवन? So while doing these questions, whenever you have this type of question, always remember that you have to remember this point. So this is the important part from over here. Clear है? So the correct answer was option number B. C and D options आप एक बार खुद से जरूर ट्राई करना, ओके? C and D options ट्राई करना कि क्या आ रहा है C and D से, एंड देन चेक करना कि क्या वो भी ओवरफ्लो करेंगे कि नहीं. ऑब्वियसली वो ओवरफ्लो नहीं करेंगे, बट स्टिल वी शुड चेक फॉर आवर ओन केस. ओके, आई वांट टू प्रिपेयर फॉर JRF मैम. ओके ओके रोजलिन, अभी आफ्टर क्लास आई विल टॉक अबाउट दिस, ठीक है? या फिर अगर इफ यू विल बी बिजी देन यू कैन मैसेज मी ऑन टेलीग्राम, वहाँ पे फिर वील सी टू इट, ठीक है? I'll tell you ki how you can prepare for that. मतलब how your preparation has to be based on your previous preparation. Okay. चलो next question. For even number of ones at the input or inputs having all zeros, the output of X NOR gate is, what will be the output of X NOR gate? When net exam certificate will come? नेट एग्जाम सर्टिफिकेट मे बी इन आ जाता है एग्जाम के 1-2 वीक्स बाद आ जाता है, बट मे बी कभी कभी डिले भी हो जाता है। सो आ जाएगा आपका विद इन 1 मंथ, तो डेफिनेटली आ ही जाना चाहिए विद इन 1 मंथ। Yes, for even number of ones at the input or inputs having all zeros, the output of XNOR gate is. Yes, what about others? So if I have, let's talk about the truth table of XNOR. What is the truth table of XNOR says? Lokesh, ma'am, I'm Lokesh. As daily I listen to your class. I pass UGC net exam paper 1 and not score on second paper. So Lokesh, पेपर 1 में आपका स्कोर आया था, पेपर 2 में स्कोर नहीं आया. This is what you are seeing. एंड नेट आपका क्लियर हुआ कि नहीं? आई एम नॉट एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड इट, प्लीज थोड़ा सा स्पेसिफाई कर दो. राइट, सो यस एवरीवन टेल मी व्हाट विल बी द वैल्यू ऑफ 0 0 इन केस ऑफ एक्स नॉट. इफ माय बोथ इनपुट्स आर 0 0, व्हाट विल बी द आउटपुट फॉर एक्स नॉट? Correct. So this will be 1, right? So when we have same input, so this will be 1 and otherwise will be 0. Correct, this is what we are saying. So now whenever we will, what they're saying, for even number of ones at the input or inputs having all zeros. So whenever my inputs are all zeros, in that case my output is 1, or we say output is high. Okay, and when even number of ones, so you have to remember this point, that in case of XNOR, for even number of ones, if I have even number of ones में output will always be high. ठीक है, so अगर even number of ones है, then only output will be always be high, otherwise will be, अगर we have, suppose we are saying 3 ones हैं, तो output हमारा होता है 0 in case of XNOR. Okay, so in this case even number of ones हैं, then also the output will be 1, or we can say high. The correct answer is option number B, that is high. Okay, so ये XNOR की property है, that you have to remember. Okay, next question, the simultaneous equations on the Boolean variables x, y, z and w. So these are the 4 equations given to us. X plus y plus z is equal to 1, x multiply y equal to 0, x multiply z plus w equal to 1, x multiply y plus z complement w complement equal to 0. So you have to tell basically that what are the values of x, y, z and w that will satisfy all these 4 equations. Again very easy. ये कुछ क्वेश्चंस आपके गेट के हैं, कुछ क्वेश्चंस आपके प्रीवियस एग्जाम जो बाकी आपके एग्जाम्स हैं उनके हैं. ठीक है, सो ये कोई भी क्वेश्चन ऐसा नहीं जो एग्जाम में नहीं आया है. So these all questions are from exams only. So you can see the difficulty level, कि जरूरी नहीं कि सारे questions difficult हों. Ma'am, I'm not qualified. Okay, Lokesh. So I just want to know कि पेपर 2 का जो आपका कंसेप्ट है, पेपर 2 का वो मतलब इफ यू हैव टू गिव कि हाउ मच परसेंट, अगर आपसे बात की जाए कि परसेंटेज वाइज आपको कितना प्रिपेयर्ड है, अगर मैं आपसे पूछूं कि पेपर 2 कितना परसेंट आपका प्रिपेयर्ड है, तो आप क्या, व्हाट विल बी योर आंसर फॉर दैट? मीनवाइल एवरीवन, इसका आंसर बताओ क्या होगा? दिस विल डिस्कस लेटर, ठीक है, पहले क्वेश्चंस कर लेते हैं, उसके बाद फिर विल डिस्कस दिस, ओके? यस, इसका आंसर एवरीवन, इतना टाइम क्यों लग रहा है? इसमें तो कुछ भी नहीं है, राइट? बहुत ही इजी क्वेश्चन है आपका। सी नाउ एक्स वाई जेड हैज टू बी 1, so we cannot say anything for now. X multiply y equal to 0. Now from this it is very clear to us that either x is equal to 0, y equal to 0, or x equal to 0, y equal to 1, और x equal to 1 and y equal to 0. ये तीनों केसेस आपके अप्लाई हो सकते हैं, दोनों 1 नहीं होंगे, दैट इज x and y both will not be 1, so option number B will rule out, ठीक है? Then we have now xz plus w has to be 1. Now अगर if we see w, let's say xz, let's say option number A. Okay, so we have 0 1 0 0, so 0 plus 1 plus 0, this will give you 1, correct? 0 plus 0 multiply 1 0, okay? Then x and z, so x and z is 0 and 0 plus 0, so ये वाली condition यहाँ पे this will not satisfy x z plus w, so option number A is ruled out from here like this, right? Correct. Then let's talk about option number C. So x plus y plus z, so 1 plus 0 plus 1. 1 plus 1 will give you 1. So correct. Then x and y 0, correct. X z 1 plus 1 will give you 1 plus 1. Then again it will give you 1, correct. Then we have x and y. So 1 it will give you 1 plus z complement w complement. So z complement will give you 1 and w complement will give you also 1. So this will be 1. So option number D will not satisfy which equation? x y plus z bar w bar. ऑप्शन नंबर सी जो है वो आपकी सारी, आई थिंक सारी ही वो क्लियर कर देगा. सो द करेक्ट आंसर इज ऑप्शन नंबर सी, करेक्ट. 1011 एंड स्टिल ओनली 2-3 पीपल हैव आंसर्ड. व्हाई? व्हाट अबाउट अदर्स? बाकी लोग ने आंसर क्यों नहीं किया है? ओके तो लोकेश आप मेरे से ग्रुप पे बात करना, ठीक है? ग्रुप पे क्या मतलब, आप मुझे टेलीग्राम पे बात करना, वहां पे फिर विल डिस्कस कि आपको कैसे क्या करना है, ठीक है? अभी के लिए ये क्वेश्चंस जो हम कर रहे हैं वो आपको समझ में आ रहे हैं? दीज क्वेश्चंस दैट वी आर डूइंग, कि आपको पहले से आते हैं वाले क्वेश्चंस, मतलब आइडिया है आपको इन क्वेश्चंस का? एंड अदर्स ऑल्सो, why you are not answering everyone? Hardly 2 and 3 students are replying. Why? What about others? Please check fourth equation by option C. Okay, let's just check. X y plus z bar w bar, right? Then we have 1 0 1 1, so this is 1 multiplied by 0 plus, now z complement will give you 0 and w complement, that is 1 complement again will give you 0, so 0 multiply 1 is 0 plus 0 multiply 0 is 0, that is 0. Correct, Jyoti? I hope now it's correct. Okay, Next question. Consider the number given by decimal expression. So this is the expression given to us. 16 cube multiply 9 plus 16 square multiply 7 plus 16 multiply 5 plus 3. So we have to tell number of ones in the unsigned binary representation of the number. And everyone please answer. ऐसे नहीं है कि you are not replying, ठीक है? Answer करो, otherwise there will be no use of these doing these questions. Right? So try and answer as well. These type of questions we have already discussed in previous sessions, ठीक है? But still I took this question because I feel कि in every class we should take previous questions as well, so that जिन्होंने previous questions नहीं किए हैं उनको भी idea लग जाएगा कि ऐसे questions कैसे करने हैं, right? Okay. So एक आंसर आया है. What about others? बाकी so we have discussed these type of questions, right? So we have 16 cube multiply by 9 square. I'll tell you. 16 cube multiply by 9 plus 16 square multiply by 7 plus 16 multiply by 5 plus 3. ठीक है? So whenever we have this type of question, I have told you that what we do is we try to convert these numbers in power of 2. Right? And why do we do that? Why do we try to convert in power of 2? Because whenever if I'm writing any numbers, let's say 2 raised to power 2, that is 4. So it is represented as 100. That is, अगर हम 4 की बात करें, so it can be represented with the help of only 1 1. Right? अगर हम मतलब if we take only one time, then we will be able to represent 4. Similarly, if I try to represent 2 raised to power 5, that is 32. So I can again represent it with 1 rest all as zeros. 8, 4, 2, 1, again this will be 0. Right? Okay? So now what we have to do is, what we will simply do, we'll try to convert this 16 in power of 2. So how you can do? 16 is basically 2 raised to power 4. 3. ठीक है? ये 3 आपका, ये वाला 3 as it is यहाँ कॉपी हो जाएगा. Multiply by. Now how can I write 9? 9 can be written as 8 plus 1. Then we have 16. Again it can be written as 2 raised to power 4 and then square. This square will come over here. Multiply by. Now 7 can be written as, now you must be thinking कि 7 को we can write it as 6 plus 1. But we will not do this. Neither we will write 7 as 8 minus 1. Negative maybe we don't take it. 7 ko we will be writing 4 plus 2 plus 1. Okay. Plus. Then we have 16. So 16 again will be 2 raised to power 4 and multiply by. Now 5 को कैसे लिखोगे? 5 को 4 plus 1. Correct. Plus we have 3. So 3 will be written as 2 plus 1. Now this will be what? This will become 2 raised to power 12. That is 4 multiply 3. And 8 can be written as 2 raised to power 3 plus 2 raised to power 0. कोई भी पॉइंट ना समझ में आए, प्लीज एवरीवन, जिसको भी ना समझ में आए, प्लीज जस्ट आस्क मी देन एंड देयर. Then 4 times 2 will give you 8. Then it will be 2 square plus 2 raised to power 1 plus 2 raised to power 0 plus 2 raised to power 4. Then we have 4. That will be 2 raised to power 2 plus 2 raised to power 0 plus 2 raised to power 1 plus 2 raised to power 0. Correct? Then we have 12, so it will be 2 raised to power 15 plus, simply we have to open the brackets now. So it will be 2 raised to power 10 plus 2 raised to power 9 plus 2 raised to power 8 plus 2 raised to power 6 plus 2 raised to power 4 plus 2 raised to power 1 plus 2 raised to power 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9 terms. So that is why we will be having 9 ones. The correct answer is 9. ठीक है मैम सीधी क्वेश्चन यस निशा मैंने बताया था स्टार्टिंग में कि आफ्टर कंप्लीटिंग अराउंड 50 to 70 क्वेश्चंस ऑफ डिजिटल लॉजिक अगर मतलब इतने क्वेश्चंस में मतलब आई ट्राई माय बेस्ट कि विद इन 50 क्वेश्चंस आई बी एबल टू कंप्लीट डिजिटल के जो जितने भी कंसेप्ट इंपॉर्टेंट कंसेप्ट हैं सो उसके बाद वील शिफ्ट टू कंप्यूटर आर्किटेक्चर करेक्ट एवरीवन सो यू हैव टू रिमेंबर दीज 2 पॉइंट्स दैट वी डोंट हैव टू टेक इन नेगेटिव वे कि अगर 7 है तो वी कैन राइट इट एज 8 minus 1 सो दिस विल नॉट वर्क आई राइट ओवर हेयर सो दैट आपको क्लियरली समझ में आ जाए यहाँ पे कि क्या नहीं करना है तो 7 को वी कैन नॉट राइट एज 6 plus 1 दिस इज रॉन्ग एंड 7 को वी कैन नॉट राइट एज 8 minus 1 सो वी डोंट हैव टू टेक नेगेटिव नंबर्स ओके नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन in the k map given below x denotes don't care term what is the minimal form of function represented by the k map very easy बहुत ही easy है simple सा k map है I don't think इसमें कोई problem होगी किसी को भी quickly increase your speed everyone बहुत इजी क्वेश्चन है तो टाइम लोगे क्वेश्चन करने में तो पेपर छूट जाएगा एग्जाम में so you have to increase your speed because these are very easy questions फिर टफ क्वेश्चंस में कितना टाइम लोगे So whenever we have these type of questions like K-map में, our first priority is to utilize all numbers that is either 1 or 0. ठीक है don't care को लेके नहीं but our first priority is कि we have to utilize all the numbers right. So if you see over here यहाँ पे अगर आप देखो so we have this one and this one so can I make a quad like this क्या ऐसे quad बन सकता है एक what will be this quad this quad 1 if I'm saying quad 1 what will be it will be a complement d complement yes then next if we talk about next so I have to take this one now ठीक है rest all ones are covered only this is left but I can see that they have given a don't care also over here so our priority is whenever we are forming first we try to make a pair of matlab we try to make an octet then we try to make a quad and then we go for a pair like this right so now octet yahan pe ban nahi raha hai so we have to go with the quad again so this will be 1 2 3 and 4 right so what is the value of quad 2 quad 2 की अगर हमें बात करनी है वैल्यू की so this will be b complement and again d complement so the correct answer will be option number 1 that is b complement d complement plus a complement d complement clear है clear everyone so in k map always remember this that our main priority is first to either form an octet and if octet is not there then form a quad and if quad is not there then form a pair plus our major focus is कि we have to cover all ones. Don't care अगर छूट जाए, so no worries, but our major focus is that all ones should be covered. Clear? Next question. Now this is also very nice question. What are the minimum possible literal counts of the product of sum and sum of product representations respectively of the function given by the following k map? Here x denotes don't care. लिटरल काउंट्स की डेफिनेशन आपको पता है? लिटरल काउंट्स क्या होता है? एनीवन? डू यू नो व्हाट इज लिटरल काउंट? Count of all variables in normal and complemented form. Correct. So if I am writing it as x y plus z w bar, ठीक है, if this is 1, so literal count कितना हो गया यहाँ पे? literal count हो गया 1 2 3 4. 4 is a literal count. So what if we have to see the definition? So definition is the literal count of a Boolean expression is the sum of number of times each literal appears in the expression. For example, if I have xy plus xz complement, ठीक है, xy plus xz complement, so the literal count for this is 4, that is 1 2 3 4. ठीक है, so what is literal count? Sum of number of times each literal is appearing in the expression. Okay, so now what you have to do? Now you have to find, you have to tell that what will be the product of sum. ठीक है, so first we have to find product of sum, and then we have to tell the literal count in product of sum, and then we have to find SOP, and then we have to tell the literal count in SOP with this given K map. Try करो. Okay, chalo, let's see this quickly. अब यहाँ पे what we have to do is how we have to start. Let's talk about first POS. ठीक है, I am not going in very much detail कि POS and SOP क्या होता है. POS में आपको पता है, I hope if you know that if I am writing x complement, so it will be treated as 1 and x will be treated as 0, and SOP में x complement will be treated as 0 and x will be treated as 1. Correct? This is the basic information. I hope you all know this. ठीक है, let's talk about first POS, product of sum. ठीक है, now many of you must be thinking that if we have this don't care and if I'm using this don't care with this one, I cannot use it again, so you can use it. Okay, मतलब अगर आपने ये don't care जो है, if you have used with this quad, you can use this don't care with this quad as well. Okay, so ऐसा कोई issue नहीं है कि इसको use नहीं कर सकते. First point. ठीक है, let's talk about product of sums. So product of sums में we have to see 0, right? So first we will take this one. It's very clear कि एक ये quad बन रहा है हमारे पास. Then next we can take this one, right? एक ये quad बन रहा है हमारे पास. ठीक है, then next we have this one. Then what about this? Let's first write इनके क्या होगा. So this one will be what? This one will be so this one will be, what will be the value of this one? This one will be z complement plus w complement. Yes or no? Tell me if कोई भी point अगर miss हो रहा हो किसी का भी. ठीक है, this one will be y complement plus z complement, and this one will be x complement plus y. Correct? So अभी तक POS क्या हो गया हमारे पास? What are the POS that we have? z complement plus w complement multiply by y complement plus z complement multiply by x complement plus y. Let me just check w x complement y and y. ठीक है, now we have this x and 0. ठीक है, we have this 1 0 left with us. So what we can do is we can mark with this don't care. So what will be this one? This one will be x plus z plus w. So this will be multiply by x plus z plus w. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So what is the literal count for this POS? 9. Correct? तो POS की वैल्यू है 9. सो ये कैंसिल आउट हो गया, ये हो सकता है, ये हो सकता है, ये कैंसिल आउट हो गया, बिकॉज फर्स्ट दे हैव गिवन अस POS एंड देन दे हैव गिवन अस SOP. सो POS हो गया आपका ये. करेक्ट? Just give me a second. Let me just add the same to the next slide also. Sorry. Right. Right. ठीक है. Now next let's talk about the SOP. Let's check for SOP कि what SOP we are getting, sum of products. So SOP में what we have to do? We have to take this one. ठीक है. So what we can do is, if we talk about x bar z bar w bar, first we can have this these two ones we can have, right? Then we can have these two ones, and then we can have this quad. Let's say we are having this quad with us. Okay, so what do we have? What will be the value of this quad? If we say quad की वैल्यू हो जाएगी आपकी y complement w complement plus this will be x complement z complement w plus this will be x y and this will be what z complement. ठीक है 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 मतलब अब जस्ट ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट आई एम सेइंग. सो लिटरल काउंट हो गया इसमें 8. क्लियर. अब अकॉर्डिंग टू क्वेश्चन दे आर आस्किंग मिनिमम पॉसिबल लिटरल काउंट. ठीक है. सो इफ दे वुड हैव गिवन द ऑप्शन एज 9,8 देन 9,8 वुड हैव बीन द आंसर इफ दे वुड हैव गिवन अस बिकॉज दे आर सेइंग मिनिमम पॉसिबल लिटरल काउंट्स. ठीक है. बट नाउ since we don't have this option now we have to check for another thing कि बाकी क्या use कर सकते हैं. So what they could have done is इसके अलावा what they could have done, let's check for that option. So पहला तो हो गया. Then what they could have done is they could have used this quad also. They have drawn this quad as well जिसकी कोई जरूरत नहीं है. But since they have taken 10 so इसके लिए they could have, what they could have done is they could have taken this then they would have added plus what is the squad will be y w. So now it will be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So now the literal count will be 10. Okay, so that is why the answer is 9,10. But agar if they would have given in the option as 9,8 as well then the answer would have been 9,8 because is squad की this squad it is of no use. Why? Because we have already covered ये one को cover करने के लिए quad बनाया basically but we have already covered this one. So इसकी कोई need थी नहीं. Okay? Clear है? Clear है ये वाला question everyone? Is there any doubt with this question? Yes. Okay. Next question. So, assuming all numbers are in 2's complement representation, which of the following number is divisible by this number? So, this is the number. I'll zoom in for you so that it is visible to you all. ये नंबर है आपका. ठीक है. 1 2 3 4 5 टाइम्स 1 है फिर 0 है फिर डबल 1 है एंड दीज आर दी ऑप्शन. सो दे आर आस्किंग दैट आउट ऑफ दीज नंबर्स विच इज डिविजिबल बाय दिस गिवन नंबर. ठीक है. एंड दीज नंबर्स आर गिवन इन 2's कॉम्प्लीमेंट. ट्राई करो. इजी है ये वाला भी. इजीली हो जाएगा. So, yes. इतना टाइम. What is this number? ये नंबर क्या है? अगर if we have to find what was the representation of this number, so we have 5 times 1, 1 2 3 4 5, then we have 0, and then we have double 1, correct? So this is what, this is a negative number for sure because sign bits आपकी 1 है, ठीक है? So how we can write, how we can find the original number? These numbers are given in 2s complement, so we have to find the original one, and I have told you how do we find 2s complement. Start from this end, okay, and as soon as you see 1, just let that 1 be as it is, and then flip all the numbers. So this will be 0, this will be 1, 0 0 0 0 0, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5. So this number is 5. This means that ये number है आपका -5, करेक्ट? नाउ ऑप्शन ए कौन सा नंबर है, क्विकली इसी बेसिस पे इसी तरीके से बताओ. ऑप्शन ए जो है क्या नंबर है, डेसिमल में क्या नंबर है, ये भी दिस इज ऑल्सो वेरी क्लियर दैट ए बी सी डी ऑल आर नेगेटिव नंबर्स. वाई? बिकॉज द साइन बिट्स आर नेगेटिव. बताओ ऑप्शन ए कौन सा नंबर है. इतना टाइम क्यों लग रहा है आप लोग को? इतने सिंपल सिंपल से क्वेश्चन करने में तो टाइम लोगे, तो बाकी कैसे क्वेश्चन करोगे फिर? और नहीं आ रहा है तो वो बताओ, तो फिर मैं जल्दी एक्सप्लेन करूं. फिर आप लोग बोलते हो मैम बहुत टाइम लग रहा है, मैम इतने टाइम में हमने इतने क्वेश्चंस करे. आप लोग आंसर करते नहीं हो मुझे, है? अगर नहीं आ रहा है तो क्वेश्चन देखो, हमें बहुत क्लियरली पता होता है क्वेश्चन देखते कि हमसे होगा कि नहीं होगा, करेक्ट? अगर नहीं आ रहा है तो क्विकली बोलो मैम नहीं आ रहा समझ में, तो आई नॉट वेस्ट टाइम एंड देन आई स्टार्ट डिस्कसिंग दैट क्वेश्चन, करेक्ट? ये ए हो गया आपका -25, ठीक है? व्हाट अबाउट बी? बी क्या है? So ये 0, ये 0, ये 1. Then this will be 1, this will be 1, this will be 0, 0, 0. So this is what? This is -28. What about option number C? -41. And option number D is -37. So out of all these 4 options, which number is divisible by -5? ऑप्शन नंबर ए इज डिविजिबल बाय -5. दैट इज -25 को हम इजिली माइनस मतलब डिवाइड कर सकते हैं -5 से. क्लियर है? ओके. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. अगेन दिस इज ऑल्सो वेरी इजी क्वेश्चन. Consider the following logic circuit whose inputs and functions are given and output is f. ठीक है? तो f1 है आपका, तो f1 की जो वैल्यूज हैं दैट इज समीशन, मतलब जो मिन टर्म्स हैं जो ट्रू है फॉर f1 दैट इज 0 1 3 एंड 5. f2 में जो मिन टर्म्स हैं वो है 6 एंड 7, और जो फाइनल आउटपुट है उसमें जो मिन टर्म्स हैं वो है 1 4 एंड 5. सो दे आर आस्किंग की जो f3 है, f3 की मिन टर्म्स क्या होंगी, व्हाट विल बी द मिन टर्म्स फॉर f3? फाइंड करो. यस हुआ, हो रहा है किसी से? सो व्हेन यू विल सॉल्व दिस गेट, ठीक है, द फ्रॉम दिस गेट आउटपुट विल बी f1 मल्टीप्लाई बाय f2 एंड होल कॉम्प्लीमेंट, करेक्ट? यहां से आया आपका f3 कॉम्प्लीमेंट, दैट इज f3 नॉट। फिर f जो होगा, f विल बी इक्वल टू f1 डॉट f2 होल कॉम्प्लीमेंट multiply by f3 complement and whole complement. Yes or no? Right, then this will be equal to what? When you will open, this will be f1 dot f2 plus f3. This is what you will get as f. जो आपके f आएगा, it will be equal to f1 multiply f2 plus f3. Now what they are saying that f1 and f2 के आपके terms हैं 0, 1, 3, 5 and 6, 7. ठीक है, सो यू हैव टू नो दिस दैट वेन एवर वी आर परफॉर्मिंग एंड, ठीक है, वेन एवर वी आर परफॉर्मिंग एंड, व्हाट डू? वी टेक कॉमन टर्म्स, कॉमन टर्म्स आर टेकन। सो f1 मल्टीप्लाई बाय f2 में जब आप करोगे, सो समीशन में देर आर नो कॉमन टर्म्स, कोई भी कॉमन टर्म नहीं है f1 f2 के बीच में। बाय इफ एज यू कैन सी 0, 1, 3, 5 एंड यहाँ पे है 6 and 7, सो f1 f2 का आंसर हो गया 0, ठीक है। सो f में एक हो गया हमारे पास 0 प्लस f3, सो नाउ वी आर लेफ्ट विद f इज इक्वल टू f3। सो f की वैल्यू क्या है? 1, 4, 5, सो वी आर लेफ्ट विद f3 एज समीशन ऑफ 1, 4 एंड 5। क्लियर है वाला पॉइंट? ओके, दिस इज क्लियर एवरीवन? ठीक है, तो दिस इज हाउ यू विल बी डूइंग दीज क्वेश्चंस एंड बाकी फिर वील कवर टुमारो। एंड प्लीज ट्राई टू आंसर क्वेश्चंस, ठीक है? नहीं आ रहा है वो बताओ, आ रहा है वैसे आंसर करो एंड ट्राई टू बी लिटिल क्विक, बिकॉज अगर इतना टाइम लोगे क्वेश्चंस करने में तो फिर आपको प्रॉब्लम होगी एग्जाम में, ठीक है? सो पीडीएफ आई बी शेयरिंग आफ्टर 1 or 2 days, जब हम क्वेश्चंस कर लेंगे खूब सारे कवर, उसके बाद ही पीडीएफ मिलेगी। सो दैट्स इट फॉर टुडे, सी यू ऑल टुमारो, ठीक है? एंड रिवाइज करना कंसेप्ट अपने, फ्लिप फ्लॉप की भी रिवाइज कर लो और मल्टीप्लेक्सर्स एंड एनकोडर डिकोडर जितने भी उसके कंसेप्ट रिवाइज करो, फिर उसके हिसाब से विल बी डूइंग द क्वेश्चंस, ओके? चलो, थैंक यू एवरीवन। मैम व्हेन f3 passes through NAND gate, okay let me just see, दिस इज मतलब इसको आपने एंड और नॉट लेके सॉल्व करो तो इजी आपको पड़ेगा, ठीक है? what you have to do, you have to solve this by taking it as and then not. NAND लोगे तो थोड़ा सा आपका बहुत मतलब ये कॉम्प्लिकेटेड सा हो जाएगा ये वाला चीज, ठीक है? सो व्हाट यू हैव टू डू, इसको आपने जब ये करा आपने, सो इट विल बी f1 डॉट f2 होल कॉम्प्लीमेंट यहाँ से एंड देन मल्टीप्लाई f3 कॉम्प्लीमेंट होल कॉम्प्लीमेंट। सो व्हेन वी हैव होल कॉम्प्लीमेंट, सो वी विल अप्लाई डी मॉर्गन्स लॉ, ठीक है? सो इट इज a बार मल्टीप्लाई b बार होल बार है, ऐसे सोचो। सो दिस विल बी a बार बार प्लस b बार बार, so it will be a plus b, that is f1 f2 plus f3। ओके ज्योति, नैंड से लोगे तो खुद ही आपका आंसर मतलब कोई क्वेश्चन है ना वो कॉम्प्लिकेट हो जाएगा, तो इट विल बी बेस्ट कि अगर आप इसको एंड के तरीके से सॉल्व करो, ओके? चलो, दैट्स इट एवरीवन, थैंक यू, टेक केयर, बाय बाय।